Hey guys, I kind of just wanted to do a video today to give y'all a little bit of update of what life has been like in the past 2 months. Actually, it'll be 2 months tomorrow, but I can't even tell you, it's just been so strange. Like a couple of things have popped up recently, like last night, I helped lead a small group of 6th grade girls at church, and they were talking about their siblings and how they get on their nerves all the time and how they could never imagine, what it's like being an only child. And, I remember being in 6th grade, and my sister and I did not get along at all. At all. But we were so protective of each other. We would never let anybody mess with the other person. We were always looking out for each other as far as that goes. But I just remember feeling the exact same way that they were feeling, like, oh, she gets on my nerves so much, but she's the big sister, I'm the little sister, so I always looked up to her. And my heart just kind of twinged a little bit because, I told them, like, I never imagined my life being an only child ever. My sister was 29 when she committed suicide, just a few months before, her 30th birthday. She didn't even make it to 30. And I was 27 at the time. I turned 28 a month later, a month and 2 days after my sister committed suicide. So, great birthday for me. And I just told them that, yeah, totally get it. Like, I've literally been there, but you never know what could happen in life. You never know where people are gonna be or what's gonna happen to them or with them. So even though it's probably crazy frustrating that, and I know this probably sounds a little weird, but try to enjoy even the frustrating moments, because I would give anything for her to be able to be back and to annoy me again, just because she'd be there, And if you have siblings or close relatives or close friends that you grew up with, I'm sure you know that siblings get on your nerves in a way that nobody else can get on your nerves, which is, stupid annoying, but also, like, really awesome because you love them, because that's just what you do. So I just told them to be thankful for the annoying things and what they had. I kept seeing another video pop up on my YouTube feed of, like, suggested videos or whatever, and unfortunately a lot of them are about suicide, because I haven't heard enough of that recently. And there was one that in particular that kept popping up, and it was like, family members read the last text messages before somebody committed suicide, and I was just like, I didn't watch the video because I didn't think I could handle it, and I'm still not gonna watch it. Maybe I'll be able to handle it one day, I don't know, we'll see. But I went through my phone to see when I even had last texted my sister and what we had last talked about, because she had been so wrapped up in drug use and not having a steady job, not having a steady income, that she didn't have her phone on a lot of the times, and she would just, like, randomly get her number changed. So, and 6 months before we found out that she killed herself, she had up and left our house, and we didn't really know why. I think it was because my parents were trying to get her to, get off the drugs, and they had, one of their fights about it, as they do, and she just left. We had no idea where she was, and so I was like, well, I know I haven't texted her in at least 6 months, before that, so I guess 8 months now. So let's look at the phone and see what the last one actually was. Turns out, the last text messages I got from her was March 21st through the 22nd of 2017. So almost 2 years ago. And my sister's birthday is March 22nd. So she started out texting me the day before to see, like, to go out to dinner for her birthday and see where she wanted to go. And God, this breaks my heart. My family, you know, I guess addiction runs in my family, however you want to say that. And my mom is a very severe alcoholic and just very bad. Anyway, she can't cope with a whole lot of stuff, so she tends to get drunk pretty often, you know, because, you know, that's what alcoholics normally do. And so on her birthday, she says, "Not sure if I want to go anywhere. Mom is drunk already, and I don't want to deal with that at dinner." And I said, don't blame you. And she said, "Yep, I hate that she always does this on our birthdays." And she really did. She always did that on our birthdays. I don't really know why. Maybe it's because I was a very stressful child, and so was my sister. We were a handful, for sure. So I don't really know. And that used to hurt us a lot, I remember, because we wanted our birthdays to be special, of course. And it was hard trying to spend time with my family on our birthdays because they couldn't ever just respect that, and they could never just, you know, keep it chill for one day. And so it was just a lot of pain and a lot of, like, unmet expectations, really. You want to go out and have a nice time, but you just can't. Because they're not like the normal happy drunks, you know. Well, you know, some people can handle it, but there's, for my family, lots of stumbling, lots of loud words, tends to start arguments because we get upset about it, you know. Anyway, I just can't believe that is our last conversation. She said she was hardcore, passed out, and she's like, maybe she wakes up, well, she literally said this, maybe when she wakes up, she'll be sober and we can all go out to eat. Maybe? ? We shall see. And I didn't go. I said, it'll be really late by the time you want to go on Saturday. What I should have done is, you know what? Let's still have a great time on our own. Let's go to your favorite restaurant, my treat, I'll get dessert. But I didn't. And now 2 years later, I'll never get to spend a birthday with her again. Not mine, not hers. I swear, one of these days I'll make it through a video without crying. Maybe. It just sucks so much. A lot of thoughts in my head have been spent wondering, like, what it could have been, because I've been doing a lot of work on myself, you know, going to counseling, reading books, watching YouTube videos on, like, what's going on in my own brain, what can I do about it, and all of that. And particularly the last 6 months that she was gone, like, I was working so hard on that, and just accepting my emotions, accepting myself for who I was as a person, because I felt like who I was not okay, and that I could not be loved for who I was. And I think that's partly true in the sense that it's very difficult for somebody to truly love every single bit of you if you don't love every single bit of yourself. Because for me, like, I would hide a lot of my characteristics. I don't know, like, I'm a weird person sometimes, and I have a weird sense of humor, and I'm super awkward, and I get scared of the dumbest stuff, and I fall down a lot. I'm just clumsy in general. Today I got scared because my laptop bag fell slowly as I was watching it fall because it made a noise that I didn't think it would make. So, yeah, old Jackie would never have told anybody that, like, I'm not that weird, like, I'm not neurotic, whatever, but I don't care. Yeah, I'm a little crazy, whatever you want to call it. Like, I am myself. I am proud of that. If you don't like it, that's totally fine. But I like it, and I'm happy with it, which is huge for me to say. And I just wanted so badly to be able to talk to my sister and to teach her all of those things that I had learned, and just be so excited about all the love that I have for myself now, and hopefully like rub off on her and like teach her that, hey, you're worthy of love too. You can be loved too. I love you so much, but I can't, and I'll never be able to. And that's really hard to let go. And I know that part of me is going to spend probably the rest of my life trying to pour out to other people, because I know how much pain that is, and how horrible it is, and just how utterly painful not loving yourself can be. And part of that is because I wanted to share that with her. So I know subconsciously, at least part of the time, when I'm helping other people struggle with what I struggle with, or what they're struggling with, or like with addictions, or, you know, whatever, it's gonna be me trying to make up for not being able to save her. And I know that'll never change anything. Like, I know it'll not bring her back. And even if she was here, there's no guarantee that she would have listened or could have. It's just, I don't know. But I'm never gonna give up. Ever. And, you know, I still want to be somebody that she would be proud to know, that she would be proud to call her sister. And I know that she loved me, and I know that she already was. But I wish, if anything, I wish I could have told her how much I loved her and how much she meant to me. So if you guys don't mind, and guess what, you don't have a choice because this is my video, I'm going to tell you how much I love you. And I just want you to know that you're worth it. Every single bit of you is worth it. Like, I don't care what you think about yourself. I don't care how you feel about yourself. I love you. You're an amazing person. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with what you think or how you think it. Yeah, sure, we all make mistakes. We're not perfect by any means, but don't ever be ashamed of part of yourself. We're human, and we're given certain needs, and a lot of times we're not able to meet those needs because we don't know what they are. I think for myself especially, and probably for my sister, we really needed to be loved. We really needed deep emotional connections from people, and we needed to be validated, at least by ourselves, you know. And the more I'm getting better about validating my own emotions and validating my own feelings, the less I feel dependent on others to provide that for me. And that's great. Like, I'm so happy about that. But, you know, I'm still gonna need that from people. I still love hearing, you're doing a good job, you're an awesome person, man, you're really passionate. Like, I love hearing those things. But I just cannot stress, like, how important it is that you know that you are worthy of being loved. You know, like I said, you know, we're given specific needs as humans, but a lot of times we screw up because we don't know how to meet that need, and a lot of times we don't know how to meet that need because we don't know what that need truly is. Like, a lot of times we're just like, I'm upset, I'm angry, oh, this person pissed me off, and yeah, all those things might be true, but we have to dig for that deeper meaning. You know, imagine when you're a little kid, baby, toddler, what have you, your parents, caregivers, whoever, have to teach you everything. This is how you use a spoon. This is how you use a straw. You know, they teach you things. Like, not everything is just a natural born instinct. They teach you how to wipe your butt. They teach you how to make your bed. They teach you to put pants on in the morning, or skirts, or underwear, or whatever. If you're in one of those communes where you don't wear clothes at all, then, you know, that particular rule doesn't apply, but, you know, it might get cold outside. Wear a blanket. I don't know. I digress. Getting back to the point, you know, it's hard to teach people how to meet their emotional needs and what their emotional needs are if we ourselves don't know what they are. So one thing that I did is I just started Googling the crap out of it and started looking up YouTube videos on how to love yourself. And I encourage you to do the same. Like, my favorite person is Teal Swan. She really helped me, but that might not work for you. But don't be scared to reach out. Don't be scared to find somebody who can give you what you need. And don't be scared to meet those needs yourself. And don't be scared to tell people, hey, you're hurting me. Hey, this is hurting me. I need you to stop. I need space from you. Or even happy needs, like, I need you to tell me that you love me. I need you to get me water in the mornings. I need you to show me that you care in whatever love language it is that you prefer. Don't be afraid to tell them, because truly, how can somebody love every part of you if you don't tell them what every part of you is? You know, it's a surefire way for failure. Saying, let me pretend to be this person over here. Oh crap, they don't love me for who I am. Well, how can I get them to love who I am if this pretend person is all they know? Don't be ashamed to be yourself. Don't be ashamed to be who you are. You're fan-freaking-tastic, and I love the crap out of you, and I'm never gonna stop. And if you don't know how to love yourself, I've been there. Like, I have been that person. I don't know how. I don't know at the point where I decided that I should stop loving myself. It just gradually happened over time, and now I'm just stuck in this infinite loop of like, oh, you're such a terrible person. You're such an idiot. How could you do this? You keep screwing up, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't have to end that way. You can make it through this. I know it's hard. I know it sucks. And I know it hurts a whole freaking lot. Like a lot. Like a lot. But it is so worth it. Why? Because you're worth it. Don't listen to anything anybody else says, especially yourself. If they tell you that you're not worth it, because you are. You might not be worth it to them. You might not think that it's worth it to yourself, but you're worth it to me. Every one of you is worth it to me. I love you. Don't give up. Find somebody, anybody, a book, a friend, a teacher, a minister, or heck, I don't know, just somebody. Some internet person that's anonymous, I don't know. Somebody that can get to you and love you and show you that you're worth it. Because you are. I promise it, you are. And you might not feel it right now. You might not feel it in 6 months or a year, but keep at it. You are worth it. I promise. I promise. And if you want, I'm here. I'll show you that you're worth it. I love all of you guys. I do. I know that's super weird because I don't know most of you, but I love all of you. I don't want these kind of text messages for you. And I don't want y'all to have to deal with that. I know that some of you probably do, and some of you are probably watching this video because you have had to deal with that. But you're worth it. And I love you. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up.